Ant-Man is the 2015 superhero film based on the character from Marvel Comics. It was produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Motion Pictures. It was directed by Peyton. Now, this movie is a departure from previous movies and brings to the forefront a storyline that is unknown for a lot of non-comic book readers. Now, in the next couple of minutes and in our way to review Avengers Endgame, we need to review this movie as well, and we need to see if this is a good movie or it's not such a good movie. In the next couple of minutes, we're going to find out. They're good. The best part of this film is the cast. They are perfect for their roles. They are definitely terrific. I love Paul Rudd as Scott Lang. I never knew much about Paul Rudd prior to this film, but definitely he really steals the show with his character and his persona. Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne. She's also perfect. She has a very strong persona. She is weak in some areas in the sense that she is fragile. There's a lot of emotional baggage in her life. And she presents, she covers it with this strong persona, but she's very, very relatable. Michael Douglas as Hank Pym. He definitely has the voice. He's a wise man that is dealing with a lot of issues as well. And he's trying to bring his family back together. And also you have Michael Peña, who plays Luis. He's definitely phenomenal too in the paper. He is the comic relief. He's very funny. He has some of the best lines in the movie. Overall, the whole cast as a whole, even other characters, more minor characters, they all play the part well. There are a lot of great moments in this film, a lot of funny and clever lines. There are really funny moments and there are really serious moments. There is a balance in it, and I definitely like it because sometimes you feel like crying and sometimes you feel like laughing, and laughing really hard. Definitely the script was put well together. Although the movie is not 100% comic book accurate, there are a lot of Easter eggs and a lot of references to the original story, to the creation of Scott Lang's Ant-Man story. So there's a lot of references for those who are fans of Mike Liney and Byrne. So that is great. I really love that part. Of course, you know, non-fans of the comics, they will probably not see it, but those that are being invested into this culture definitely will have a lot of delight in those moments. The movie is beautiful to watch. There is a great use of CGI here. You know, you see Marvel definitely pushing the envelope in the way everything is crafted. So it's very colorful and definitely is very pleasing to the eye. There's a lot of stuff going on, but none of it feels like crowding the scenes or crowding the screen. It definitely all plays really, really well. The bad. Now it's time to talk about the bad things. In my opinion, the weakest point for this film is the villain. Corey Stoll as Darren Cross, the Yellow Jacket, he definitely is not a very powerful villain emotionally. It's not as an investing or one of our taxing villain that you feel compelled to like or compelled to understand. He comes across as childish and a person with daddy issues, a person that just, his motivation is weak. He's a good actor. I'm not saying that he's not, but definitely he's very annoying in the film, and particularly because you don't understand exactly what is he trying to accomplish. Another point of contention, and perhaps this is more for some people than others, is that sometimes the jokes do not connect. There are a lot of jokey moments throughout the film, and you know, I like that, but sometimes, of course, they come at the wrong time or they feel kind of forced, and definitely that really kind of waters down the experience because you feel that like the movie is trying to be pretty much a circus rather than trying to be a serious with a serious plot, because actually there's a lot of serious situations happening within the film. As usual with Marvel movies, there are a lot of events and situations and, you know, decisions that are made that make no sense. And sometimes you left wondering how they managed to do this, how this person managed to do that, or to know this, or to know that. And definitely it's part of the MCU. It seems like that's the way they portray their movies, in a way really to kind of fix them all together. But it doesn't mean that the flaws are there, or there are mistakes made, and that you can see them clearly as day. And definitely this movie has some of that. In conclusion, Ant-Man is a breath of fresh air. is a superhero movie that really offers to the MCU a new perspective. It is a very likable film. You really enjoy it. It has a lot of weight, has a lot of humor. Also, you know, the characters are relatable. It's definitely a great family film. It has lessons in regards to, you know, family, in regards to love, forgiveness, second chances, and definitely it's good for kids, you know, and for teenagers. It really plays well in that sense. It's also a movie that is within the MCU, and but it doesn't remind you constantly of it, like other movies in the cinematic universe, where actually you feel that those movies are pretty much, you know, movies that kind of play with the whole picture. This can play as a standalone film. You can watch it as standalone without not really putting any attention in the other films, and it really works well. So that's a plus for this film. However, the movie is not perfect. At times, it relies so heavily on the comedy as a way to compensate for the shortcomings. This self-awareness makes the movie fun to watch, but also limits its true potential, particularly in those scenes that are more dramatic or more emotional. Now, it is good to keep in mind the nature of this film. This is not an action sci-fi drama, but this is an action comedy, and definitely plays like that. And it's good, you know, for the family. So it's not something that is too serious like The Winter Soldier, but definitely it's a movie that really has a lot of charm. It is a redemption story that has a lot of heart. So if I have to give a final score to this film, I would say it's an 8.5 out of 10. So what is your opinion? Do you like Ant-Man? I definitely do. I really enjoy the film. I watch it every so often, particularly when I just want to watch something that is full of heart and love and laughter. Definitely that's the movie that I really choose above other movies within the MCU. But what is your opinion? I would like to hear it. Please leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you're reminded of the next video. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All the links are down below. And please consider supporting me financially. You can do that through Patreon, through PayPal, and also through GoFundMe. All the links are down below. So once again, thanks for watching. God bless you, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.